Hello and welcome back to Assassin's Creed 4 Week. I'm Rob.
And I'm Nathan.
And this is our special guest, the Pirate Sound Effects Generator.
Shiver me timber.
Because today
Rob.
we're being very piratey and we're going around on the Jackdaw, which is the ship you get to command in Assassin's Creed 4. So we're just going to have a little play, shoot some other ships, go on some islands, loot some treasure, and generally have a good time. But first of all, look at that wave.
Look at that wave. I mean, the water, we've spoken about this before, and PlayStation 4 water technology. What an exciting time to be alive.
I'm not going to move the ship, I'm just going to wait for the wave to roll across it.
They look seriously ominous and just, I love the water. It looks huge.
It is huge.
So this is your ship?
Yeah, it is.
And you're Mr. Kenway?
I am.
And you're going to, so what are we going to...
I'm just going to do a little tour of the Jackdaw first,
okay,
if you don't mind.
No, that's
so
fine.
We're just going to walk down here. There's all my crew. You can recruit new crew members from taverns in towns, or they could just be, you could steal them from other boats, ships.
See, now that is lazy, Rob, because someone's got to put that back.
It's cool.
That's fine. It seems like a wasted effort. You could have just climbed up the rigging.
Look at the Pacific Ocean.
So this
from
is
high.
Can you get any higher than this? This is quite high.
Lovely.
That's beautiful. Can you climb the rigging?
Yeah, I'm sure you can, but I'm going to go back down and get sailing to Abaco Island, where I believe we're going to get a little tutorial on how to kill wildlife and then make supplies with it.
Nice.
Which is
it's quite Far Cry 3, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of like it's in trend at the moment, isn't it? That kind of thing in games.
Here's
Here's a little glimpse of the map, so you can see how big it is. You can see there's lots of little archipelagos, lots of little islands. There's a bit of mainland where all the cities are. You've got Kingston, Nassau, and Havana.
Those question marks, Rob, what are they, emplacements that you have not yet to conquer?
Yes.
Okay. And this is basically the Caribbean, right? Because you're in Tortuga, which is where Pirates of the Caribbean is.
I know.
As Michael Bolton sang in the song.
In that very, very hilarious song. Okay.
And so
Let's start sailing.
Whoa.
So
look at that wave.
That
is
great,
unbelievable.
Isn't it? You press X and he unfurls the sails on the Jackdaw.
The ominous power of the ocean. So at this point, you must have got to. Where are you in the game?
This is the very start of sequence 3.
Okay, and it looks to me like
which is where we've jumped in.
So instead of being just in a city, you're kind of let loose on the ocean, and you're navigating your way around it on your ship, the Jackdaw.
Yes, that's right. Whereas before, in other Assassin's Creed titles, you would be put where the story put you. Here, you can quite early on. You get this ship, and you can just go wherever you want. And
there are other ships around you. Was that a Spanish ship that we just saw?
Yeah, of course. This is a time of war. The British and the Spanish are fighting each other. So there's Spanish ships and there's British ships. So they can be fighting each other. You can choose to engage them if you want. You can board them and steal their loot. You can
so they just
capture
ignore
their
you
crew.
Then, even though you're very obviously a pirate outfit.
I think, yeah. But if you blow a lot of them up, your notoriety meter goes through the roof, in which case they will start chasing you and attacking you. Now, first of all, we're going to Abaco Island.
What's your... Fire swivels, that sounds good. Oh, swimming.
Yep, out of the ship, swim to the island, hunting wildlife. I don't really like killing animals in games.
Don't start this, Rob.
I don't care about killing people.
I know you don't, that's the weird thing.
They're like...
Give me as many people to kill as you want, but don't ask me to kill a kitten. That's not on. Don't do it. Well, that's what you're going to do, right? You're killing iguanas.
Yeah.
Iguanas.
This is very Russell Crowe-esque, isn't it? The way he's kind of like brushing his hands through the water there.
Very dramatic, very peaceful.
Right.
Which is in contrast to the fact you're about to shoot some cats in the face. So I saw an ocelot, a stuffed one, in Bristol City Museum at the weekend, Rob, and I thought they looked very cute. So well done for shooting them. Although I guess probably what happened was, 200 years ago, someone much like Mr. Kenway went to the Caribbean, shot one in the face, and then
it got stuffed and put in a Bristol museum. Yeah.
Maybe this is what will happen to that one. Maybe it won't be wasted.
Make a nice handbag out of those.
Again, this is quite Far Cry. This is quite Far Cry 3, isn't it?
What, the hunting stuff?
Yeah. And the loot. Bok! He hasn't got time to open a chest.
Just kick it open.
Smash.
And I like the viewpoints as well. Much more rugged than the towers. So this is a synchronization point here. Just this tree jutting up.
There are even taller trees. He's not trying very hard there. And now iguanas.
Iguanas are next on my menu.
I'm not even sure I know what one of them looks like. They're lizards.
How do you not? Oh, what's this?
A suspiciously shining man.
I wonder what he's got.
Whoever stabbed him and left their sword in him did not do a thorough job of searching the body.
Because he's got a treasure map on him. Now, treasure maps you can get dotted around the place, and they will obviously lead you to secret locations.
That is a really traditional treasure. It's got like a little shark
the spot.
Yeah. Oh. Put it away. So these are iguanas, I'm guessing.
Yeah, moving
Very
unnaturally
speedy.
fast. I'm just gonna kill
Ooh.
it.
Headshot.
Sorry,
Your
Mr.
optional
Iguana.
objectives: air assassinate an ocelot. You've missed out there, Rob. You could have taken one by surprise.
Oh well. Let's just skin this and get back to the boat.
You know, I used to work on a submarine called the Ocelot.
Really?
True story.
A submarine?
As a tour guide,
Oh.
not as a
Not as a
submariner.
naval
That
captain.
would have been awful. Can you imagine how hard that would be?
Yeah, really hard.
It smelled of
There's an
diesel.
island here that's marked on my map off to the right, which looks like it has some warring activity going
Some
on it.
fights happening.
Yeah. Some Spanish
So who-
versus British.
Right, okay. Yeah, I was going to say,
Fighting.
what would the factions be? So the Spanish and the British act like... What are the other warring factions in kind of Assassin's Creeds of yesteryear? Were there kind of... Were you ever the third part? You were, right?
In Assassin's Creed 3, you were kind of like, you know, moving. It was the American War of Independence in
Was it-
Assassin's Creed 3.
Yeah, the British and the Americans, of course. And then previous to that, in Constantinople, similar kind of deal, right? There were two... History is kind of the
always
clashing
kind of-
forces of history, and then you're in the middle.
It always boils down to the Assassins versus the Templars in the end.
Yes.
Like one side will be the Assassins,
Secretly the
and
Templars.
secretly the Templars are always.
Who
one
are
of the
secretly
sides.
the Templars in this game, Rob? Is
Let's just not reveal any of the story stuff.
Okay, I just don't know.
Let's just kill some men.
All right, run up a tent. Like
Here's
a
some Spanish
skateboard.
and some British men. Stay down, you. La, la, la,
So are you being
you're
quite
welcome.
patriotic here? You only
I
killing
am.
Spanish men?
Actually, I want to just kill them all. You can die as well. I can't resist it if there's just a man. I love the combat in this game.
I wonder what they're thinking.
Sorry.
now. Who the hell is this dude? Getting your guns out. Done that
There we
badly. He stabbed you.
Oh, well, that's not on. I'm going to do a nice counter and finish him off. Bang. There we go.
That looks like a
That's
boatload
got
of
that
Real Madrid
out of my
fans.
system. back to the ship. Okay, so that's shown you how you can just get off the Jackdaw at any time.
Hmm.
Go and check out what's on these islands. Go and get some treasure. But there's also a lot of fun to be had just sailing around. You can pick up loot that can be sailing in the ocean, or there could be like stranded pirates or other crew members just floating in the ocean. You
'Cause
can
that's the
save
thing-
them and they add them to your crew as well.
The places like Red Dead and even the GTA 5 kind of show how an open world doesn't have to be kind of empty. And I was like looking
Yeah.
at the ocean, apart from marvelling at the waves, I was wondering what else I get to do on there.
Shooting these guys. Okay, so here's a Spanish ship. He's got some cloth and some sugar. So if we capture this ship, we can steal those supplies
Nice.
and make piratey money.
Oh, you had that one queued up, didn't you?
I did.
That is poor.
Oh, he's let some fire barrels out. That's a good
Cheeky
defence.
monkey.
Okay, let's
Just like
swivel
Francis.
around from there.
That's how we beat the Spanish Armada, wasn't it?
Oh, he's firing back, the cheek. I love the cinematic camera angle as well. You can pull out. He's going to ram me. Ow!
Oh!
Okay, so you can board when you get close.
He
So-
really wants to hold on to that sugar.
okay, so here we go. My
He's on
my
fire.
lads are going to board this boat now.
You better get that sugar before it turns to toffee.
Look at that grappling hook. Okay, I like the little cannon you can
Mini
use on the
cannon.
side.
Pop. Well, how have you reloaded that?
With my assassin skill.
Just so fast we didn't see.
Yes.
In between the frames.
Okay. It looks like we're successfully boarding this boat now. Ship, boat. So you can choose to, you know, take the supplies. You can take the crew. You can use what's on this ship to repair the Jackdaw as well
Oh, cool.
when it gets damaged in
Okay.
combat.
What do you do? There's no messy disposal of the crew that you don't want. Making them into a soup or anything.
No,
throwing
you
them.
take them and they become part of your crew.
Can you
And
make them
there it goes down
You scuttled
to
that ship.
Davy Jones' locker. Can you make them what? Sorry. Is that what you said?
This is unbelievable.
Oh, one of my favourite things as well, you can get your crew to sing. You can order them to sing. It's an actual order, like some kind of pirate iPod.
An AirPod.
If there are going to be any pirate jokes, it's coming from the pirate sound effects generator.
I want out of this video.
Okay, I'm just going to blow some things up now.
So who are these guys?
These are just
Spanish
like,
guys.
Spanish guys. They've not got anything I need. I'm just going to blow them up for no
Intrepid
reason.
explorers to the new world who are now sinking.
Sorry. I'm not really sorry. There's a naval fort off in the distance there, if you can see the towers.
Yeah, I can. Yes.
Off in the distance
do you know,
there.
Do you know who owns that?
I don't actually know. I stayed away from it because my Jackdaw is currently quite a low level. As you know, upgrade your ship and it gets tougher. I'll be able to take on those kind of naval forts. But right now, I think they've just unleashed a salvo at me, so I'm gonna get out of here.
Is it like flying through the air?
Yeah, they're very, very heavily defended. You got to get really good.
Tiny boats. So what's that thing in the water there with rescue?
That's a crew member.
Oh wow! So
and I've just rescued him. He's now part of my crew. He maybe came off this boat. Let's kill that boat.
Maybe he knew what was coming. This boat seems to be going around just smashing everyone up.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? And now we're at the sunset. I love it.
Oh, that is lovely.
Look at the smoke effects as
the
well.
Yeah, the whole cannon fire situation is excellent.
So you can just go around doing this for ages.
Wow.
And it's wonderful fun as well.
It looks incredible. I mean, it's in a way it's weird. It's moved a long way away from where Assassins was climbing up towers and stabbing guys, and now you're on a boat.
I know, it's like we've put up loads of videos this week. We've had a multiplayer video. We've had going around Havana and Nassau, and now we've got, look at that storm.
Where are you going? Why are you desynchronizing?
Whoa!
You cheeky monkey.
Because I'm under attack here. But it's almost like, 3 amazing games in one. You've got this amazing kind of naval stuff here. The naval battles. It's all open world and amazing. You've got the kind of traditional going around in the city, being an assassin type. And then you've got the multiplayer as well. It's an incredible package. Yeah, this is Nassau. I'm coming up to Nassau. And there you go. I can order them to sing. Sing! But on the right there is Nassau, which is where we were exploring yesterday.
Okay.
So we're about to come full circle.
Not Michael Palin.
I'm going off the boundary here.
Right.
So I should probably turn round. But it's also really peaceful as well.
Hard about. That's what they would say on a ship.
Hard about to starboard
or
port. I don't know which way that is.
You just went starboard.
Starboard.
Yeah. You can tell, Rob, because port has the same number of letters as left. It's the same as.
I will never forget that.
It's a little calculation I do in my head.
Well, thank you for that.
That's right.
Well, there we go. There's a little taster of the open world sea roaming stuff you can do in Assassin's Creed 4 with some cool naval battles, some great incidental stuff, and some traditional murdering of wildlife. If you want to see more Assassin's Creed 4 videos, we've got plenty up on our channel this week. It is Assassin's Creed 4 week, so don't forget to subscribe.